What's going on, guys? Today we have a ESS kit going on this Gen 3 Mustang. This is a returning customer. We done his long tube headers and a bunch of other work on it. Then Paula's getting ready to go home. He's got to wash it for them. So right here we have the ESS kit. So hopefully we have everything, because the customer did have a concern about some pieces not coming in. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure everything's here. It's a blow valve, the intercooler, the head unit. Yeah, guys, don't forget to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. It's a pretty nice wrap. It's like a cherry color, so it's like golden. I don't know, it switches color. It's pretty cool though. It is pretty low, so we're gonna have to jack it up for the front end. Probably we got to have the front bumper and go from there. I might not record everything, but I'm gonna record a glimpse of it. And yeah, guys, we still have the truck right there. We finally got the oil pan back, so we had to cut the oil pan to fit the cross member. So it's a Crown Victoria cross member, so everything should be good now. We got the other gasket I needed for the pickup too, so I should assemble it by the Saturday, Sunday, I don't know, we'll see. So back to this one. Yeah, so we're gonna do the ESS kit on it, hopefully get it done today. We're gonna tune it and then ship it. All right, guys, first things first, we're gonna remove the intake, the little panel right here, the under tray, then remove the front bumper. Then we're gonna get access to the inside, start removing the bout, removing T-stat housing, and go from there. Like I said, I'm not gonna record everything, but I'm gonna give like little pointers whatever we're gonna do. So let's get this install started. All right, guys, after we checked all the parts, make sure everything was here, I went ahead and removed the whole front bumper. Already mounted the bracket with the back bracket. I cut the lower radiator hose. I installed a 90-degree elbow that they supply. So I had to trim this like I think it's around an inch. Basically, after you do that, you start routing the belt. You could put the head unit on. You also need to replace this line that they supply you. That's the bottom one that goes from this heater hose outlet to the lower the reservoir, which is this one right here. It's pretty nice, silicone. And then like I said, yeah, we could do the head unit. After we do the head unit, we could start putting in brackets on this, the wastegate, which we got right here, pretty nice. And then yeah, we gotta do the injectors and the spark plugs as well. I told him to ask the tuner what gap he wants the spark plugs at, because some people gap them different for boost. All right, guys, we got the supercharger all done. With a belt, we torqued down the pulley to 20 foot-pounds, the bracket, the 90-degree elbow for the thermostat. We got that mounted up. It stays mounted loose because you gotta do the crossbar after. So we got the intercooler pretty much where it's at. We just gotta run the piping. We got the blow valve right there. I'm gonna take a break. It's just hot today over here in Cali, but we're looking good. So yeah, once I do all the piping, and I can mount the crash bar back on, do the spark plugs, do the injectors, that one coolant hose they provide us right here, and then that's pretty much it. So these are the spark plugs we got right here. These are the injectors. I already installed this. This is a blow valve kit. Basically that's it. Oh, the filter, and we got the oil and then a plunger, some clamps. This is gonna be for the block valve over there. We're looking pretty good. So yeah, hopefully I should have it done by tonight, if not tomorrow morning. All right, guys, we're getting closer and closer to finishing it. It's day 2. Yesterday I was only able to work on it for about 3 hours or 4 hours. Basically what I gotta do is the spark plugs, which are right here. I gotta gap them to specs for boost. These are the injectors, and then the booster pump. and then a fluid for the supercharger. So we already got the intercooler on, all the piping. We got the new coolant hose, the bracket. We also got the intake on, which is right here. This is K&N filter. So the kit comes pretty much complete if you buy it brand new. We got the blowout valve on. We decided to zip tie this because the instructions don't really give you like any clips or anything for this. So instead of it hanging on, I think it says to zip tie on this hose. I gotta double check. So I'm gonna zip tie that hose. Pretty much everything is complete. We have the map sensor in there. And yeah, right now I got the coil packs out right here. So like I said, I'm gonna do the spark plugs first, gap them to specs. I think the tuner said around 0.28, I believe, for boost. That's what he wants. So we're gonna do that, and then after that, put the coils back in, and then do the injectors. And after that, we have the booster pump, and then like I said, the oil for the supercharger. You just gotta take out the fill hole, remove the bolt, fill it up. But yeah, guys, we're looking pretty good. That harness is for the lights in the front. It's looking pretty solid, man. Look at that. Yeah, we got the BMW in the back working on. All right, guys. So the tuner wants the gap at 26.26. So we have it like pretty much right on the money. So basically, when they come in from factory, from Ford, or whichever plugs you get, they're a little bit bigger gap. So you gotta put them around 26.26. They're pretty much there right on the money. So now we gotta install them. All right, guys, the car's officially almost done. I'm just doing the oil change right now. Putting 10 quarts of 5W30. Right now I'm just cleaning the under tray from when we took off the heater hose or the thermostat housing. It leaked some coolant, so we're just cleaning that up real quick. But everything looks pretty solid. Everything's tight. Torque to specs. This, you have torque to 20 foot-pounds. And you have to add a dab of Loctite. Everything is pretty good by the kit. I mean, the only thing I don't like is how close this is right there. You see how close it is to the fan. I did trim this a little bit. It says to trim it if needed, so I did. I didn't want to trim it too much. Obviously, let's see. This for the blowout valve, it connects right here for Gen 3s. You have to zip tie it because, I mean, that's the only thing that you can do pretty much. This thing I'm gonna trim a little bit more to make it look a little bit snug. I bought these zip ties to make it a little bit cleaner, to pinch to the body. So it's pretty much done. I just gotta put together the front bumper, the skid plate, and all that stuff. Fill up the supercharger, and then put the booster pump. I had a brain fart right now. But yeah, put the booster pump, and then that should be it. Injectors are done, spark plugs are done, pretty much everything. All right, guys, I know it looks like a mess, man. I've been hustling today, but today we're gonna get this done. I already got the front end together. Right now we're gonna fill up the supercharger and then do the booster pump, and that's it. And then tune it, and off she goes. So the supercharger is pretty much done now. We're just letting it get to temperature for the coolant, but it sounds good and looks good. So the supercharger takes about 3 ounces of oil, but man, it sounds pretty good. We're just going over everything, making sure there's no leaks. He's already tuned the car, so it should be good. Bro, this thing sounds crazy. That video part not gonna do it justice, but that thing sounds crazy, bro. In person and driving it, that thing sounds badass.